Well, ladies and gentlemen, the last time I made this exact same video, I made a little bit boo-boo. Because first of all, I was shooting at midnight. Have a sleep. And instead of doing Sun in the 11th house for Cancer Ascendant, I kind of mixed in Sun in the 11th house for Aries Ascendant. And whoo! Until I saw it in the morning, I'm like, oh, crap. So yeah, I mean, I actually shot this video of Sun in the 11th house for Cancer Ascendant people. And because for Cancer Ascendant, Sun in the 11th house would be in the sign of Taurus. And I kind of mixed it up with Sun in the 11th house in the sign of Aquarius for Cancer Ascendant people. Oh boy. I mean, if you're new to astrology, you can probably be fooled thinking that Sun is in the 11th house in the sign of Aquarius for Cancer Ascendant, but it's not. Because if you count 11 places from Cancer, you run to the sign of Taurus, not Aquarius. Aquarius is the 8th place from the sign of Cancer. So yes, we're going to reshoot this. And as always, if you do not know, if you're a Cancer Ascendant, if your Sun is in Cancer and your other planetary placements, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology Conjunction and Aspects at the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link. So, as you know, for a Cancer Ascendant has Leo, the regal royal sign, ruling the 2nd house, which is ruled by the Sun. And it's a house that shows us about our family, our wealth, our lineage, our fame, our savings, our values, our culture, our speech, our food intake. It's pretty much, if you really wanted to know 2nd house on the most foundation of its level, it's how you feed yourself. It's how you gain everything for yourself is the 2nd house. Because 2nd house, our family, shows us how to talk, how to eat, how to behave, how to earn, what to value, what not to value. So it becomes a very, very strong house. Now, it's ruled by the Sun. Sun ruling this house goes into the 11th house. So on your birth chart, when you were born, Sun was in the sign of Taurus in the 11th house. So what is happening here? First of all, as you know, Leo is a sattvic sign, and it's a sign of, it's a fixed sign, and it's a sign of fire. It's a fiery sign. It's a dharmic sign. It's a sign that energizes you to do the right thing in your life. Then the Lord of that, which is Sun, is in the 11th house. It is 10th from itself. And 11th house represents gains, hopes, wishes, desires, network circles, achievements, awards, recognition, social welfare, social reform, because it's 6th from the 6th. So, and 11th house represents our elder sibling as well. And the sign of Taurus is ruling it, which is ruled by Venus. So what happens when Sun goes into the 11th house? Well, the one thing that this does for a native is create something known as Dhan Yoga. A yoga related to wealth, attaining wealth through the marketplace, attaining wealth through large organizations. Because 11th house is a large organization. So it shows that one's value, whatever value that you're learning, it's going to be all about how to gain material wealth. How to work in a large organization to create material wealth. How to take a leadership role so you can gain all the material resources for your life. So usually you will notice these people, they always either go into fields related to banking, finance, accounting, stock market, and Sun represents our father, authorities. So it shows they always gain through authorities. They always gain through the government. They gain through their father. And because second lord is 10th from itself, can definitely shows that your career may involve something to do with what your father was doing. So if your father was a banker, most likely you will be a banker. But Taurus is not just a sign of assets and gains. It's also the sign of arts and culture and our voice and our luxurious voice, our soothing voice, because it's ruled by Venus. So this can definitely show a person who may have great interest towards arts, art gallery, culture, singing, music. And because of the fact Sun considers Venus its enemy, it's sitting in an enemy sign. So what happens is Sun is a very sattvic planet, meaning a pure planet of purity, planet that knows what the right things are, what the right things to follow in this life. But because it goes into the enemy sign, it loses itself. It loses its ability to be a true leader. The leadership that comes into play with the Sun, it's all about how to take advantage of a situation to gain for itself, not to take advantage of a situation so others can be helped by it. So in a way, this becomes quite a selfish position for the Sun. And because Venus is also a fixed sign, because Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus are fixed signs. So it shows the value that you have learned through your family, the value that you have learned through your lineage, it stays fixed and it goes into the 11th house. So you're taking your value and you're really using those value to attain what you need. Because you're fixed about those values, fixed about the second house things. If you watch my video of Sun in the 9th house for Cancer, Sun and people in the sign of Pisces, you will understand how different that is from this position. But what you will realize about this person is that whenever it comes to leadership, they rather not take a leadership position. They're all about gaining. They're like, look, if I can just be a sales manager, or if I can just be in sales and I'm making $1 million a year, why would I want to take a director's position or a vice president position where I'm making the same amount, but I'll have more responsibilities? No, I don't want to do that. If you had Sun in the Aries in the 11th house, then you can see that this person like, no, I have to be a leader. Because regardless of what the pay is, what the amount I'll be making, I need to be in a leadership position so that I can take this organization to a next level. But here, Sun is all about because remember, Sun is the soul, what the soul really wants. Soul wants to experience luxury, wants to experience nourishment. So all they're about, look, how much can I gain? Like you have a hedge fund manager, hedge funds, like in stock markets, and how one manager is literally managing $1 billion of stocks, which is a hedge fund. They're not really CEOs or CFOs of a big, huge bank or company. No, they're just on a medium level. They're managing all these things, and all they care about is their bonus at the end of the year. Sure, they're making $5 million a year, which is amazing, right? But they get their bonus of $1 billion at the end of the year. They get their bonuses of $300 million. Like they actually get a check, $300 million. Here's your bonus check. That's where the Sun finds itself. And that's why this is a very, very great position for a person to have this kind of a Sun. Because they can gain with their ability to take the resources and the learning and the education that they learn in their home and use it for their own gain. And this is actually a great position for a businessman, somebody who knows how to use the marketplace to their own advantage. Career and creativity wise too, this can be a great placement as well. But usually what I have noticed is that the Venus position is very important to see if this person is really going to be acting creatively or not. But most of the time this person is more concerned with that ability to control money and use money for their advantage. Yet Taurus is a sign of nourishment, so don't think that they lack the nourishment in their soul. No, they love to nourish people, they love to nourish their family. But the underlining is that they must enjoy their life. The luxurious part of their life must come about in order for them to really find that true self in this three-dimensional world. Okay. So guys, this was my analysis of Sun in the 11th house for Cancer, Sun in person. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And again, if you want to know where your Sun is placed and all your other planetary placements are, my reports, books, consultations, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.